possibilities.
We sell gift shop, a place you can rely on. You call on us and we will deliver. Thank you.
National Petroleum Authority say, "Mawo bambo hu hia ukane." Ain't no, stay back and stay safe. National Petroleum Authority ebo bibia kokose se fuel tank enya akwanhia na edane a menko ho nkwaye wadwen se okosesa petrol ana fango no na afin so menye wadwen se wo ben fuel tank enya akwanhia ne ho akwa akodwetwa videos ana pictures na petrol ana fango wo hwen so ohua ko wo mu a enye sunsu aso bone e wo apomeden sem so fango nso eho ahometinti no enfom so okitu ebi ebetumi amaja tom amana gise ewom eba ne saa nipa dodo timi femu hihye ehwe mo nkwa emeja pade dodo na nso esei eno nti memfa won nkwa nto chacha enye saa obenu ho nkwa na nyina se wo se fuo tanka bi enya akwanhia na adane amafango no ebugu mpo a hwa na wa aman ho da. Stay back and stay safe. Emomo no aya fredum je jumayefo ana posifo no mo mehwe nso ano wutumi nso efre National Petroleum Authority ewo 0302 550 380 kaise wonkwa wo hoi ehu hia bebre esensa afango no kokoboi National Petroleum Authority ene de bro.
ma ona kwa baziba oye Coastal TV jumezino ye Kasa jumeza enyumri yesi nkonya ayaba abafansama wakodo wo Ghana fano nyina na yatena ase na yezi ho anobaba ya chen na adwen eza afa ho na yaboa na eziye eza atuye mnyisi de waso aye kraro na jumezino eboboa ma oitum wakonkan abra akwanya ba ebobwe kwana to ma afre na etum akire wadwen wo jumezino do ene nyumbri ensam bebre na yaka egu ho a yereba baka ho asam dama de bia yaka no mizirize oye dani abawana na nne me banzifa myobezi nkomo ofia ha ne da yehye won bode nne yebaba na yabaka oye public tribunal na aban ozaban yabaka ho asam na yacheche ya adwen na me mabagwafo oye political kofi oni UCC-TESCON member osanso ye Cape Coast North one MPP one communicators na kor enyumbri waba kansa wa ha na mankasa munua oye LAMINI ALHASSAN ono ye assembly member zima oye ayiko tantry area wo oye Cape Coast ha nso owa ha ye ba ba kire enadwen zefa nsami ho na ne abansam damna tedema ne da ye kan no oye public tribunal na asam na ye ba baka Dr. Baumia ayo frankatuni ozema oye MPP amenyoku no osi se abani biba ana party biba benim na se o majority wo parliament a ono man kwande emrebiala na oreshe se dodola mpo gida mombra ni ntumumpa ono nchede ode okade o majority wo parliament nti obotum wa pass another wa shemrebia magana fo another was a cheche Ghana fo won kwan oyaza damasam ya bo mia wa kan ilbebisa ya hwede public tribunal nti oye damlo na wa pass of parliament nti na Dr. Baumia orakadam na otetesra o mampanyi de omomos na osra na mo mfa nsa hyenkrata na ase na omeye mra wo Ghana osande public tribunal na wazreban se ebeka ya oye PNDC aban na abredo oye 1982 o baby na wazina public tribunal wazebay ne disadvantage ne bebre eba 1993 yeah, usher in the Fourth Republican Constitution Nakasa. This also was a public tribunal, national one, public regional one, and district tribunal. So was a bay or running alongside, side and side with the general court system. No, the internet says yeah, them as in the Wasans Waka Fabium, Abra Kufona Abro 2002. Na wucha public tribunal. This year, but see, here, Usande. Eba quarter and some bebre ho onsheda nyansam huhu biala na so ocher nti public tribunal yi oba handle oya criminal cases nkotin na won so a won pe da court yi so woraka inde oya za oze baboto na wahwehwe oya political opponents wa target one na wa tete one osanso oze political interference baba waka bebre yeso enyubire ba bechen adwen ezafa ho na ya hwede and the public tribunal ya bill ya wa pass for parliament so mampanyitum zana sasha ase ma obeye mra wo Ghana ha na nyina yesha se ye adwuma abamboa dam na ozebabua oye oman Ghana na timmamufa owo omanim ebiom ene yesore ya oye quarter owo America what na oye former finance minister Mr. Ken OFORI-ATTA na asam no court na za abade oye Ghana yen OSP na sama kwedo ozabo oye Ken OFORI-ATTA oya aza onkita oye substance biala o cheda na sam numu ya hal nti court no wontum njinado na wonfa mbuo no fo nti ebia waka dam no OSP eno onye Ghana Attorney General obokuna ko bobo wo ho na wasanso wabobo sam na no bio because one sam ye de Ken OFORI-ATTA o sam ya no pa abrobe finance minister o mani had o sam bebre na ya no nti ombra onfra America fo won shed na won fa mbra o man Ghana na wontum wonyini nkagina court na won bisan dam sami no wontum ya no na ebi muso wale kade onyi ho mpa obotum was na sam was akokot na court with na sam no so ozufa ono obotum akade on za by force America fo won fa mbra na asochu biala oda ho no wetum watwe enyi nsama enyibiri esinkonya yerba be yi ho ano na mo sere yeze kawon yeze tum yeze akawon na nyina ya aboa magana mani impuntu abumtitiru ogwaman de bia ye kan de yenzinyi Kosa TV ya yenzi ntoma yemboa de Kosa TV enyina yenjintum de hu de oya kasa yenze so botum aye ya no oya kasa nti enyimri ye mo akwa basonko yezeba kasa jumezido na mama munia oya political kofi akwaba na yenshe yenkobotwetwe na ase obi akwaba bibia boko oyo yende yakopon ase school so bibia ekoso
nyankopon adom kakranka school me boko na
University of Choice there.
Yes, University of Competitive Choice.
Any there enye easy or fresh and there.
Nyasem ketwa
but we overcome
kakranka
because we
overcame, so we have to.
Yes, you will overcome.
Yes.
Yeah, this tribunal system here abai about say constitutional because what kind of constitution no or article 126 stated clearly say this talks about this public tribunal system. It's about kofaba enye boni bi so say it is another treason form to prosecute political opponents. Inti yenhwe wadwenkyere, which of the issues do you cite with and which of them do you also disagree with?
All right, I mean that was
about 10 minutes. Now with media at dispatch issue.
It's now 5:25, so yes. I'm checking my time.
Okay.
Mention TESCON for Nyankopon Yadoma on the 25th of this month. That is coming Saturday. Yebeye yen dinner night.
Okay.
Dinner be because previous administration.
Okay.
So, greetings to every TESCON member in Samsung country, student in the system. TESCON is more attractive thing that is
before. Okay.
Now it's attractive thing. So, Yencha Ghana for I shall phone you now, Moshe. This tribunal court system court Papa John Dramani Mahama NDC aban we on person on Sunday ban. In fact, to be very honest with you, ACC ason kakra. Na me hu say any kwan say yen MPP for one was a cassette. It was a Ghana for nyina including in Central for Kasa e maximum for
Otis for Eddie Omudiaba.
Yes.
Ma abai and farm.
Yes, very good and another.
We are yet to hear from the CSOs. Yes. Some of them individually.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. But said the American. Yes, I was say in na yum puti e ho na man nkoye to say NPP for one yenya BBI e man nkoye Ghana for nyina. Ade we ba and the make say in Central 42 because mumu na mokasa team 480 because ye mo de ba betna ha kan ombeka se bia MPP for omo say announce omo mpese omo de beba because omo nim say e be affect omo nti na omo mpese omo de beba no but ya dia we Ghana ni utna se boko we see so we then na say utna se Central ni utna se na say yemianom NDC for efa because of majority of more parliament house and 90 edi e passes are the we ma president SIA assent to I think in the coming days no it is going to affect you and me. You and I be affected nyina e be affected in Central for e be affected obia because in Central for crampo the modern na you because you are always in the like you are always speaking for the people who don't have voices. In Kasa so the head they wano betimi akwa akopa kakra na say ye twon do kokojina this tribunal court. I think the way treatment in the BC aban hwe ya na ankoye fairly because enkofo na omotena so no enye omo nyina no more legal background. Nti assembly no me find it in two folds. The medical started from historical background. Now media baby on the current condition how this current Dramani Mahama ban we see so you see the power when it's a court system, even court system, no judicial system, faso and say or they can be more faso. In this now this tribunal court as an back beam say eba na abasa baba exist a woman we more. I think say it is going to affect us in a very bad way. So Ghana for Sentia this tribunal courts yesha ni structures na say the structure in city the chairman or legal background.
Yeah, a legal person.
Yes, legal. And then the other two, we now not coming. Most of them they don't have any legal background. Some legal president is soon appointed. Conflict of interest, a bit me
appoint on one Kasa and
in fact, this current government automatically will appoint NDC members and answer NDC. Before even though you have them NDC members, Microphone say Papa we lawyer Martin Bigbu. See, Omo appointing is on Kasa de way. Even though he is a lawyer, but he is always speaking in favor of the NDC. So whatever we make sure say it favors NDC. President John Dramani Mahama accepted this bill. Now you have close to announcing to tells majority of parliamentarians. Who made me pass a bill be out there, but a net bill be also never said young pass it. Say it's now. But
I say court way a very reduce the workload on the current court system because there's some people who are chess run it through so many years. And the special tribunal court number it runs alongside the regular court system. Into no cases ni bi criminal ones ne the ama tribunal for normal handle. Send a court regular court system benya kwai and one handle other special cases are a bit me time no cases now quantum.
I strongly disagree with this decision. I don't think say a way to solve say court achuki cases achuki of court. This is the way I emphasize but in the best way they say a president expand the court system. Now we have civil courts or courts already
criminal courts no ho the dada.
So why don't we expand the court system
and also recruit more judges and say
okay in that same way I will put judges
more judges okay
MPP about started Yama ECC courts maybe at the camp. John Dramani Mahama can see no I had what was ECC courts dining people at the account said they are getting young judges maybe to say they're not all and at the same time you bet me so a fast tracking cases not to say the person you did this tribunal court system neighbor now yen can no say this tribunal court system you were initially not make the aspect of it no. This tribunal court system I think almost established in 1982
yeah that was the first time during the military era.
Yes, of course.
Even in 1993 when we assumed constitutional governance it's also added by
but the intent is actually free.
I say 2002 and I'm pass emra I say no
because I think we not they were always in favor of the incumbent government and as incumbent party. And he said, "You go for the ban." It's not make us say, "You go for the ban now." MSA NPP for one because there is no way NDC will be in government forever. And NASA will be in power forever. It is fortunate table not turning and say they will not ever have a friend is a man that NASA will be a manager. Now maybe be a man. I can use it against you. So what do we are here? We are not doing it. NPP NDC to say NPP for 1 year assembly. Nothing America say in central for Moody in my park. Because Mona Pembia Kasa, Mumia Kasa, the Baedi, and yet the Biana Kasa, Mamude, Pembia Kasa, Kasa, the Bacana for. It is said the Beya, which may be one of my young from Kutan, and my Abiana binocular was him. No, first Aqua could do bonnet because says our court system we were already by now. Abiana, you are to force him. Okay, we need finance ministry. And Kabiana and let Owen said this tribunal court we and Kabana Abia not you are calling is that because of $200 million Sikabia about segment housing projects in T and can let Abia once a one and I said yes to be very honest with you, there is no way with the MPP will support this kind of bill because you need kangaroo court court system nipa bi court na say without bringing your lawyer because it's less expensive. You don't need a lawyer and then it's not less expensive because today we have lawyers government lawyers so when your case
legal aid system lawyer
assist you
into
support system at choky and I say yensema choky water. This is not a way of reducing it and I say I think they should rather expand the court
court system.
The court system that so best also offer this into the best John Dramani Mahama so this majority that they have we are opinion at the end of the day and no be free president the legacy will be just the papa and of course and then because of overwhelming majority are we say Ghana says and name say Ghana for much so this current government bibia say you mu bibia nkoso se minim se munya check in here and some Ghana for can no go kroma o taban because of what among kesi e wo man o mati afa so aman say trofo bi ma be on side and then we MPP ni kra na Kasa Ghana for degree able to go because free say NDC for they are doing something right of which they are not doing anything until some John Dramani
they are not doing anything extraordinary. But if you can say they are not doing anything there, a lot of people will also agree with you.
They are not doing anything extraordinary. So, and my employer say, assembly about the wound to make case. It's from MPP for you now, Monshading. Now said the era. Okay, last was not see any of you, Martin. You won't be here, what you say, you Martin. They're the partner about 2028. That's my room to me. What on? Judge now, what's now Chamaroon to make case in this? Yes, say a year can she be the wife? I don't know, so what's that?
Don't make my investigations. What has got to do with say, oh, yeah, can she be? Oh, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you.
Interest. Juma will want to say, can she be no percent? Changing I or say, do after saying right
on the sister-in-law. The judge is also a professional.
But
judge.
This is conflict of interest. Right after say jailing or Babontimba Bekai said there was sent a man 25 years.
I'll go back to judge and say, 25 years straight.
No, no interest. I mean, to me, the man could do or not. It could be.
It could, but it is not. Okay, but
anything to prove say a yes and I say yes and
okay.
To be very honest, this MPP for me starting to one. It's very, very important because say the living on my own. One person, more chitafo who say, they are working, they are not doing anything.
Okay.
See your best.
Me that say.
Okay. On your galaxy. Said the Nkofodi, social media no more can abontin say, or your mind or your galamsia or your galamsia was saying to your sense as an okay. Judge na Kasa and state say Cameroon to me a galamsia and see our jail. Okay. The Damas.
Yo, yes, yeah, that's very. Big man. Public tribunal system ye. And you see there, Ghanaian or as a nation called Ghana, we need to move on, move forward rather than going back. Say Azar way back in 1982 during the military government era, or Yasansu Yakafa Ezaba, or 1993 started constitutional rule, Fourth Republic Yazebay. As so we because of the disadvantages that no and you see there. Or the court system says a court always say I bet you mukana. You bet for judges be as a cow. They be court them. No more by ya cases be bar. There is also a parliament with my shame be there. Ma assembly the special cases be over. It be a double case 3 months. No ways away 6 months. No ways away. 1 year. No ways away. Yeah, the man on when in terms of justice delivery and there yes cover tribunal yes Abama is our ocean kofu here.
But that's a very
yeah.
I wasn't coming here, but I
more 10 minutes 550 now.
Yeah. Tribunal, is it constitutional requirement or is it constitutional mandate?
Yeah,
Tribunal or
constitutional Article 126, I think.
Perfect. Since you want me to ask a basic question there, I want to see constitutional is the Bugana man. I had a chapon na enum no one. I had you are not doing justice to yourself.
Okay.
Na Mbibia also situation be no chere Musa ya handle and a problem that chere Musa ya handle. Na you to solve problem. Until problem solve your methods are what to solve certain problems. Methods be what the solve problem be on ye. Method to be a soft problem, it's cut across. Now, tribunal is the armies or yam dog.
Okay.
They tribunal or back to this our system.
Wow.
Because sometimes it's na TV, no public account committee. No sir, separate affairs. And one yazi money asha one said 1 year politicians, 1 year ABC from me. No, unkunte what buzima money are. And they know there's a need for tribunal. Because there are certain cases be on here about court or some more tribunal. What a specific area now, area damage one, expert it's now, and son a judge it's now. Atasa because tribunal is cost there's a body or cost to tribunal. Tribunal ni in poker and in pay no find the amount on phone. It's over 4 boy expert will phone to now about now. It is a phone I want on 1 CD. Now we make too much on your menu, market 10 cities so in economics. How to has a large quantity price or sell of the phone.
Yeah.
Now putting a quarter as in large quantity as well 1 million or 1 city will be 10 million. You need to answer some questions, basic questions. You see them the expert not watch them no 1 year them 1,000 them 1 year marketing them at us. So me 100% support the tribunal. Immediately say peda ye tribunal fear system na ye referendum na fear constitution. But once our constitution if there's a need to bring it back.
Okay, mama 1 minute to be also the constitution no article 126 also the judiciary shall consist of na as for ARA wakaka bishas no what be no say such lower courts or tribunals as parliament may by law establish no chere parliament but
by law
establish
parliament
but mashambra
into one shambra so or was sent to kwa was shambra
you know tell about me so akan not about me akan was in there there my
no finance to
the biggest
we are in this country your money mu in the levy speaker of parliament on you vote to right on you deputy it's in Egonuma you don't have voting right or so Egonuma Sunday bed or what one no did he say anything Did he ban say anything? Yeah, worker, yeah, e-levy cake, worker celebration. We Ghanaians second e-levy. Majority kick against it. They go ahead and pass it.
Just as majority are also kicking against this one.
No, minority, micro minority.
It's not only the parliamentarians, so even there, a big body like TUC. I
don't want to classify a lot of people as cartel. And then one what for Bonodo Manimu. But I know be against Tribunal. I'm a mundo for Bonodo. Do you know what?
Okay.
Oh, the 1979 Kunu. We didn't know what triggered the 79 coup. That is the reason why this time around. I'm telling you.
Over 300 now
okay, let me tell you one thing. Your false allegations, I mean, my papa, no papa, young papa, no country. Name pedal mutukwan. No, I'm call NIV or catch statement of account or Zamonayako. Internet and 9 man or champer, baby. I say, big man, Kaga Babanga. I say, Undama Papaya. 1979 operate drug store. So Jane Kumpo to my corner store and Kayashi. One pushing a betuda. He is doing what the law says. Obi Biala 1979 coup. Even there wasn't Sanakan Biala. That person. Oyaban. Because man auntie acquire some share. She doing sugar. No for sugar. Meanwhile, people need that sugar. Autumn bullet. Now, people are living around. Let me talk.
Okay.
Let me flow. One anything, Jajan, 1 hour, work a catch our soldier from the Dama, mammy, or when situation need him. What about such as soon as this church on the warfare? Is it your bond woman? What is wrong with that?
That's it.
You see, that is the reason why 2 years ago, I get upset.
Look at the Obiti Damna. And this is what I a lot of incarceration.
Because history has its own subjectivity and objectivity. I read one book written by
we will cut more castor in the chain. He doesn't want to be part of the revolution. What tukwana kwantentena konukrum oka chichuni fina mama na mpasi na wasini begina na mama nenyi obont it was a good
you see
Kasa mchiro this thing
I told you history has its subjectivity and underline those 2 words. It's a very important one in history.
Yeah, that is very true because I'm a student of history. Mama Pachenye there, you see, these things may not necessarily be ordered by the government, military government of the day. But in Kofubi, they have beef with people. It is a way opportunity to know what's that. Let's take the opportunity and also deal with our enemies.
Yeah, that one in revolution, there are excess room. Yeah. That one is a fact. But I'm telling you that sometimes you ensure the good side of what that revolution was about. Yeah. But always there's one negative side because some people see themselves as class people in this society. That is the MPP. Mm. They are against this thing because they are a bunch of criminals.
It's supposed to be MPP for.
It's a market. Now a quarter as well market. Less than 1 minute. No important. Also price and assassin. Into alternate currency.
Can't do anything about it. What's the free market economy?
Your free market economy. Marcus Adamazi, 1 cedi. Motor on 1 cedi. Mam, as a man can find Ben, West Mabunti, Mamma can find 1 cedi. Miss Mabu, look at this mentality. I'm a chronosome. So if you are doing this to Ghanaians, let's not that.
We need a tribunal to deal with these things.
We need tribunal to deal with these things. Oh, no. I'm telling you, Mama Kasa mention, baby, I got away to you know. Yanye harder. People will take this country for granted. No. Yeah, people will take. People will take this country for granted. Yeah. And then I saw the film Basanaba. Was somebody was God my son Konechi. As I hear you swing, it is a tribunal, echo tribunal, and that's a fee there. one year justice and more, you have opportunity to appeal.
To even go to regular court.
You can go to regular court. So the then tribunal is different from this one. That is the reason why Parliament was not backing.
Okay.
So you can go for legal aid to assist you on tribunal.
Yeah.
To air your views or your mind.
So
this tribunal now are different unless you are criminal minded. That is the reason why I'm going to against this tribunal. I'm not in a way from a tribunal. Oh, honorable. I assembly member for Tantra electoral. Where sanitation were more Shibaro 2, Sophie 3, Owain.
Accountability.
Oh, Zamani. Zamana was Mamani. Okay, Wallentin Butu Kulamba, Wallentin Butu Kono, maybe Mefi, Ashantro, Mukwa, Mobani, Paul, Asha Wallentin Butin, Mewun, Azoko. It doesn't make sense or it doesn't make sense. Because in there, Juma, I don't know, but this is the situation. One day be some Ogazum. Also, some guys of Fufuma, more canon someone, or also some also guys of Dame Pokun, Yevi, and right to call them thieves. I'm telling you, in Brazil, there, Ghana, Yeba Meanwhile, as citizens, may you quit your system now on one. And then I'm a Kasa Mitchell, and that's we be a Kasa different. If we didn't set up as a people and hold people accountable there, yes, the ABC disaster once, and yen, and then Marian on boy man. Young Sana, my brother, yet now, the generation after us, Wabaka Chende, Sebeta Fache, with the aid of technology, education, because some lazy. These are the words I can't also a harsh word, but this is the reality. You put on several regime, catch a no regime. But as Ghanaians, you pay a day, as a black or a black or a red or a red. It was a cassave. And then Pokuno, because of 7 years, on damn if clause or Jinadu, the baby why? Why do you do this at this time of age? 21st history, Ghana independent over 60 something years now.
Advantage over the law and the system.
This current tribunal, you can't do that.
In America, there, because people take undue advantage over the system and the law, you know, we need to streamline things. Into as a public tribunal system, no bar. Or better, or check on coffee.
Yes, on your send down also court. As I know, wasn't I in fear, but since I'm on something, you hope into tribunal is complement of more in fear. On your wood or jurisdiction bar, and some more buffer I am from Puma, but to air the viewer in Papua form. Yes, let's share a politician. Some of them have become a politician. I yet an agent or declare election, my woman and soldier for guide, what guiding us so many years. A change of government, they own the soldier guide now. So sometimes we shouldn't entertain these things. They say, what declare what's one task? I don't answer. What's going to declare result of Coco? Yeah, no, but I declare my court to catch and one more comment or more question as I'm maybe I tell you, Yankashi. Constitution also guarantees that protection. Yet in a money on what passed bill of parliament, executive secretary to the president, also letters in my parliament, who was one for carton but president don't sign. Yet in a money, court, it's one chamber court. Our court, they should deal with our court. Parliament pass and bra or your process. Okay, so now or your process. These things happen in this country. Nobody has no right to talk. To deal with and then you have told you should hold on with the pen. Man, of course, of president, man, minister, no one sign a bill. Why am bro a man? A queer crazy baby. I say, what you let a come executive secretary. Not all China. It's a threatened letter to parliament. How dare you threaten our parliament? Okay, what threat to parliament is a power from a bill come on, but they should keep quiet. They are pissing us. We're pissing off for a man who court. They think they are first class citizens. Nobody is first class citizens in this country. On your son, one country, that man COPHI, you have time to discuss them. You are going to know what for me, Aboriginal rights of society, what the cool, what West African lands, we don't discuss them. These people. No, and sometimes but one of the history can come, I can share money these people who betrayed the whole country. What on Kwame Kumazima CIA? These people have moral right to talk in this country. Because you watch history of watch history, watch my history no favor one. Until people see them that way, they are nobody. I'm telling you, for what we are reading, the history we are reading, the other books we are reading, for Onya Ghanaian, so above what about Ghana, you no wonder. Sometimes the one the professor be lecture be up by what's in the TV video, make submission. You ask yourself one question, the people are professor and pa. And I will be there. He makes submission and say, let me say, Baba Abdurrahman, Mr. Abdul. That must mean a proposal. Easy. So over 10 years, he was surprised that Obi a professor, but because of politics, because of I should say it the way to favor me. No, we are not going to entertain these things in this country. We are not going to entertain this thing.
You see, number could be there. That means yes, no, what letter come out or MPs were threatening when they're more try there was a bill about a man paying enemy. Says that the whole in a do each my eyes or said there's opportunity for anyone to deal with this issue. This wasn't there on your priority farm or man.
Oh, so I'm putting you're quite a yeah, passing or what's in there, when I have passing on you. No, back bill. What's on top of us? It was a strategic move. I'm telling you, I am strategic. I'm telling you, Mama Kasa, sometimes we give audience to certain people in this society and their community. Some of us say, yes, one background. Yes, before on the most our Kasa and now most our Kasa. We ask ourselves many questions there. Are these people in this country? This is the famous phrase Mr. Atane Obi said. He asked one basic question: are these Ghanaians? These people are insulting my husband day and night. Today, you are sit down praising him when he has demise from this earth. What is all this?
Ghana for you.
The government must stop. Let's call a spade and stop calling big spoon with a wooden hand. It's wrong.
Okay.
Why are you entertaining this?
Just in 2 minutes time, you have something to add to Asama the tribunal system. You still think that we should do away with it in spite of advantages? BIGMAN say, we are against this tribunal system. No, he said you are an enemy to the public.
I have a lot, but I will start by responding to Ninsem Nibia. BIGMAN, we did me sorry, sir, me you and some but I have to, since it is political.
Oh, it's part of our discussion.
Yeah, it's part of our discussion.
Yes. Or can be said, in fact, he was referring to Dr. Bawumia and NPP as we more.
Yes, we
more. The underlying with these things. I think
say things. This
okay, this thing. All right. And Ozanso can say MPP for.
I said these people.
Thank you very much. I say MPP for. Yenye ubia say yaka sa tribunal court system na semuntia. I say aban inti yeyen sema yeka na unjai so be ascend to anase we. Okay. I want you to understand, MPP, as we speak now, MPP is the most biggest and also the biggest opposition party. So, and at the same time, no, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is also the flag bearer of the most biggest and also the biggest opposition party in this country.
So any packet.
Yes. And political party awako election and over 4 million votes. You are here saying you saw and I say you some part as a yes.
But just 5 seconds why. But bottom as a one at the top another one about to commodity number near 05082068460 05082068460 friend na mayente on wajinche on commodity.
Okay. Indeed, the name can say he also made mention of this bunch of criminals. He was referring to NPP as criminals. And for that one, I will not accept it today, I will not accept it tomorrow, I will not accept it tomorrow's next. And do you know why I'm saying this? There is assembly yesterday me repeating what I say NPP ni bia ni ho I bit me classifying as criminal.
Okay.
As it stands now. So ono na wo ye this ni no. Any moral right bia yes. Any moral right bia Ghana has obeka say NPP is bunch of criminals. Until I speaking against a tribunal bill. Now this tribunal bill now here can John Dramani Mahama so pe bill be sign onko sign LGBTQ plus no because a lot of promise Ghana for or catch na na be down kwa
they are going to
crocodile the John be no more no
buying time
and position again one kasa the kasa any priority until they say what else do you want to hear before say John Mahama will not assent to that bill. And I'm telling my brother that MPP, we are not bunch of criminals as he stated. MPP. So opa one fan the phone and answer opa one fan the phone also papa phone say now check it. Baby a search engine be a UGB a check it. Say MPP need ben MPP formal appointee ben and a court of competent jurisdiction ajelu ne say or you conform and answer or a criminal in this country. Only be an country me. Apart from who to me, and who to me is not also who to me no on your former appointee. Who to me on here the public office be our MPP muda. Inti MPP abemuda. Inti who to me man me country and so who to me man me refer to MPP as bunch of criminals. We are not criminals, but rather NDC they are criminals because we have records. I just said some of their people are criminals. See the name Temeku or your Cronfo Ghana court. Adia to me say or your Cronfo. We can refer to her as Cronfo. But MPP, you know, be as a in this assembly, a man can be muda. This tribunal court system, you are more bar, and then defending. Me, I'm telling the NDC. I don't know, it's like saying when they were in opposition, said they almost weaponize it. I deal your friend is saying insult against the incumbent government, and not criminalize free speech. You know, it will come back and hunt them. Me, I'm telling you. Because our court system is a more bar MPP ni bia no a mo be yan no akwache no wo because so we be yan no so a e bia na ye mo trimpo abi money a mafa e dey atade we achi because mo ankasa no my be say mo pese MPP so nya bad records na mo wo bi na abysmal records am wo bi a kire say mo na mo ye criminals no mo pese MPP so be nya bi enti mafa kwan bi so NS ade a yenkofa tribunal court system mfamra na ne ye nya du ko duru ha ye nni wase na ye bibia ye duru ha ye se ye kwa ko jelu ye duru ha ye se kwa nti so obi ba krampo na se one obi na one na atwempna one na ko oba ba ko ho da one na ko oba ba ko ho da onya ba ya o ye chairman na one na ko oba ba ko ho ne de automatically it is going to affect nipa no. Nti this court system is not something that we are Ghana here and what's a one support it say just say omo criminal here and I say omo wadwe position one of the so I don't think
structure and they say they are going to deal mainly with criminal cases, economic cases related to galamsey. Then I say for that's the reason why I work say in the only be a person we just say the Bakura has a criminal mind.
I make catch that will say and you say the criminal mind but why don't you people MPP for concentrate on the advantages of the system? No, what are they looking at? Say what are the advantages? 1982 that was a military era. So what are the advantages? So you refer to those excesses and bring them today. And I'm asking, what are the advantages of this? It will a bit more time in terms of time, dispatching of issues. With time delivery because case may be a check. I understand. Our court. A bit me. I'm bed. So I will go judges. No judge, but could be at me. Say more than 10-20 cases. In the you have 2 cases, but no handle within 3 months and I say 1 year. That's on handle. That near Kano. They the amount to Abunda for almost on my handle. Then we move on. And the only advantages, no.
Oh, sir, this
But the disadvantages are highly far from the advantages.
Okay.
And
so where do we go from here?
And I mean, the measures are back.
Okay.
Say, the Bay, you bet in your fast track system. Expand the court, existing court, no, expand it. Say the Bay, you bet me the fast tracking speed now open. Ubenya. And the answer was this tribunal court system. Sa Otome Kuma court win now, Sanda Baba Kunko. Say, what the Baba deal with criminal issues. And Crofona criminal issues, they do as some now say, so you're criminal, Henry Adoko. Automatically, these people, or my being an so they back and so in way. May may catch the Ghana and Central Phone and a Ghana phone and say, John Dramani Mahama, the 10 bid and an anno, and no some who quite of us we are. You were John Dramani Mahama, a quite be soon, why not be so person what 10 intimo. Say so when you started now you're Ghana and you come once and not say well to this bill. You come once and they will come after you, they will arrest you, they will put you in jail. Okay. So don't support this as Ghanaian. We are CSO and now we are why Nana do down kwa kufa business started ade we yan ka obo hu di yenu NDC for in central for bi mo be wo kroma say Ghanaian journalists, I don't want to say because Ghana for say nsentro ni nkwa na e kan die e be no kure but say me and I say NDC ni ba betina na so kasa ofi say o defending the party nti o ka de e be favor the party but say we nsentro ni now do ano to sa assembly ma the GD say be bo am Ghana for so atiase and one here that's the reason why for Ghanaians to trust these two political parties, NDC for the people, you have to deal with the issues as they are rather than being propagandists. And I think I'm not for the say I'm not the propaganda no edi monster cannot enim too much. Okay, my FNC na me share minia near Obeka the next few years. They will support it. But the fact of the matter is Ghanaians should be very careful when supporting these people because they are rather criminals. But now they are calling the MPP criminals. They are criminals. Okay. Into criminal or no say Obabe na ijai konfo. These people. And these were. Let's say when you so prekona asam fana asamunko. Oh, that man President Obama or your mother from NDC. On sound LGBT. Now give you course. And advocacy by President Mama would no. Today we are to them illegal. Young referendum. Were out. They tribunal. They. Ghana for support why in Ghana. About 80 to 90% of Ghana will support this tribunal. The date now. You expand the court no. Mama Kasa, I told you, Anya send down or send was in court. It was a criminal cases, so economic cases. Economic cases. Madam, we have to do this thing within 2-3 months. Oh, fast. Criminal case or a serious case. See, but I want to say my brother. And yet faster court case ever court any here. Name say justice ever say any here. Let's get this thing clear because any faster we be your friend is saying we be process court cases in here. Name at the same central duma and how fast how first you put out information is the accuracy of it in here. It's very very important. And my name Kasa and I intend and you call them na nipa no ukokunu kwa wabra onye boni bia no na ye da bia kumo bia esi e na do ntumi de mo de ko ye ntumi enye ku no mo kokunu de mo de ko ye ntumi enye ku oh da bi I will give you enough time.
Now there sometimes we are educating the public. Yeah. And then say we many mo no say edwene man na daach na kan kwa nzema bi we bi kan ebasro no. One of our chairman of the defense committee, where tribunal no adwuma was parliament. What you go na catch a thief. Currently the tribunal was out. One of our chairman of the committee, where Dama no adwuma was
parliament. Say honors or APP nyina. or chairman, but I can members and some members and some for doors.
Yeah, what does?
But
No. As it Parliament, due process though, my Parliament were approving. Or today, me now. I cut in a Parliament on you. Atasa, it's in a young representatives more on con. And it's if you were a general war tribunal noir at the parliamentary committee level, no send a table. Atasa, no one will Juma and San as in why then were house for approval. No one come president will assent to it. Is the tribunal bill past due process?
Through due process, yeah.
Yes. And what is the cause of worry now? You see, these are basic questions.
Because of what we are now counting the cost. Now, man, for who there, or yaza or boboa. I'm
telling you, Obi Biala or against Rabuna be a criminal, and I'll say it today and say it tomorrow.
Can you give me 30
seconds? Let him finish. Let him finish. But he wants to flow. Into my own flow. I will give the 30 seconds.
From a non-Kasa.
Or the Kasa. We are. Professor will be a question. That is not your duty.
Yes.
You don't ask questions. Let's continue.
There's no question, but if you don't go respond to, then now we'll respond.
Tribunal system, I was in here. Been was one to me. Nepede MPP or you to know for tribunal, bra. MPP or you to know for tribunal. I tell the edge to one po, you are deceiving yourself. Atasa.
Okay.
And then this tribunal now happen. Oba Batson Manan. A boom total discipline over this country. Last time I'm a catcher, the Abade Hay, oh Cromahan. No, a cassette and Abade or Titi and Day. Abade when you 1 week, no, go started the Wosu. This is what is going to happen. People will talk. I remember very well. Time I use Mobitel. Mobitel, a flash and power water. 3 minutes in this car. As you call on your fine call 1 month no so wash. What way system now scout conversion, mother companies in the communication or today. This is the way that we do. Or what do it will expand. It is assembly member upon 7 reasons some full water try quite letter area. They will panel people to for me to go and answer some basic questions over there. On your big also as a take a waste and money scan at the time. Let's get that fact. There and brown so there, you better say a man name kakra. I'm not saying I tell you from the fact that I will support tribunal today, tomorrow and tomorrow next.
Okay. Because
I know there is going to check the system and the system work very effective for individual Ghanaians now. It be so better for one man is called for to borehole. Offer ma the shidom wait yes can do. One man is called Kaya Road. No one a crossing 1 young one face but workers is called check those systems. Because go to deal with economic crimes. Nazi, and some of the see we shouldn't let it go just like that. The uncle for on what grounds? Since I like 100 cities. As I go, I'm sure I was about court. They got a man's car. No, not a state of prosecution. This, just to waste our time. I bet pay schedule to a man. And you say we should not support tribunal. Tribunal is all about. A balance ready, and we are going to support it. Or be balance support tribunal by a criminal. I will say it today. Say wherever I go, because say a permanent ya nzamabu ko say na yakuyeditia.
Okay.
Ananche electricity what work can zama wanya. Na mana na take waste time. Ya for expert we what no electricity per woman about it no ABCD ama aba when the amount for social meter. No 1 to 1 kilometer. No one can damage the mayor. No one
Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament, Honorable Mahama Shaibu, MP for I think Daboya Mankragu, Daboya Mankarigu constituency, or NDC MP for Daboya Mankragu.
None of vice.
Vice is main check the
vice.
what's it two committees. two committees na what share the bill no. Also jointly reviewed by Parliament Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee and the Judicial Committee, which is chaired by Honorable Bernard Ahiafo, First Deputy Speaker of Parliament. And the two chairmen in our NDC MPs.
Now, committees, one or no members of the committee.
Okay, I'll get that one too for you.
My brother, and somehow I can amount or send what say what clear their mind that is yet now electricity if you be ma you pay 8 by 10 will use meter they be work electricity and meter no waka on here you got to face the tribunal and tell tribunal the reason why you know your priority na mam ye na maka ye
I said the conference celebrity was on a court.
I'm a minute I'm a for court I'm a tribunal me work because me want a fast track.
Okay.
I want to stay for execution, stay for proceedings. No, it be you work. As soon as you have the opportunity to appeal.
Honorable James Enu, Tama West MP.
It is an equal appealer.
MP.
Yeah, equal appealer. Appeal for Matino. Okay, say equal appealer. Reason as equal appeal. That must mean what can you?
I mean, and you may do. Santi Achim. Madam Bobembe only MPP MP. No, Honorable ALHASSAN Suleimana Tampoli, MPP MP. Deputy ranking member na Honorable Adam Hamza Kumbungu MP no so NDC Honorable James Agalga ma menyanko pa missing ya pa na menyanko 7 secondary school nti de bia na yetena ne cubicle Honorable Kweku Asante Boatin Asante Achem South MPP Honorable Nana Eje Bafo Ewua Menshia South MPP, Honorable Joseph Apia Boatin, Afram Place NDC, Honorable Fifi Philip Backman, Honorable Minton NDC MP. Honorable Waba out, Wabaka. There, everybody should support the tribunal system because Obabwa and Honorable Zuzoli Kwame. You're familiar, Gapwe Keta. Okay, Memu MP. Okay. What also? I think there are about 17 members. And
you are telling me that what's on one celebrate feature when you went to pay
the committee. Sometimes even with the disagreements, they use the majority system. Into the NDC for 17 years, NDC for 10 and not 12. Then can you MP before? You can be able to submit your views, but your views can never be able to overrule the majority.
That one is there. But your right is going to be respected.
Bring it to the house for further discussion.
But if you have any dispute and any disagreement, you write it. As for this one,
sometimes the views of those who disagree with the decisions of the committee are factored into the report. Sometimes the views are not factored in, so they just go by the majority. Now
we can't conclude that whether the views or the report has been considered or not. It's I'm saying the common sense in Pocachone. Okay. Unanimously, no what you to the tribunal number. Okay. You see, sometimes let's try to manage this country in a way that people have confidence in the politicians, because the now one I want for politicians. Yeah. Because we feel there, we are there for our selfish interests. And the memo small girl call a Ghana card. Yakwana was one slot. No, my because I am meant to download also. I told my small girl that no more be different. This is leadership. Yeah. You understand?
When it comes to leadership, I don't doubt your abilities at all, because minimum. I'm now here at the same community. Let's
make it that way, and let's make sure that
general political administration, one. Okay, yeah, for this year. Now, for the Kasa TV. You must know Kasa. Mrs. Dani Abona. Maybe now, you if you have Honorable BIGMAN, Honorable Assembly member for Ayikwa area na Munia or political coffee on the TESCON one penny for be na MPP Cape Coast North on communicators no so called. It is there when you have a discussion here pa into America in there a bottom as a wajin chere as aba and I put my friend na ama yate wonka na ya hwe dwumezi no yenyina ya aboma dwumezi no wetu wa code number ne 0508206 846 0508206 frame na ya nyo chonkomo ya hwe KOPHI-ATTA issue a obey na de pair na issue no by US court what's in there Ghana OSP the evidence now wagada against KOPHI-ATTA no also it lacks substance the engineer do bia nyiwa obotumo engineer do was ebua anawaka KOPHI-ATTA is guilty of committing any crime in this country ejizi another no so was called politics na was worry
sometimes I mean ABAWAFI to be honest with you I don't believe them I don't trust them
okay
so but
their system works
yeah what system
yeah
it's not boy oh yeah all the 1,000 years in power they call him back to come and answer no jail I as if you don't know their work yeah me joining because system be allow a perfect system
okay
because I'm not can answer me no ready OSP Suzy claim aba that's not responsible OSP no responsible also there even the court have no jurisdiction of this case
that don't know didn't onka
and now also so
this all propose the that court from sitting on the case no actually was the one mweza banoro
last by 3 paragraph also the criminal proceedings in Ghana shall continue mandatory also shall continue accordance with the applications applicable law and the directive of the High Court of Accra whether or not Mr. KOPHI-ATTA is present in Ghana or not.
That is what we want to see.
Yeah, so this is
what we want to see.
You don't understand our system.
I understand.
The system I play now. They are smart, they are intelligent. It was a but before ever get that man coffee, and there was smart criminals for what?
Oh, this is baby.
Baby, answer a better smart criminal. Sanya careful one is a good criminal all about you. It's in a reading now this guy, this judge pa. Now the judgment was I mean, and we are waiting for ASP to come.
I doubt the judgment.
No, I'm about the judgment. Because I know so also the evidence
to win judgment now. When we miss one time.
Also, want to win judgment. Tell them I can all them I can answer because I want where we in THC and I know the I don't want piano before my miss I know poor you know. And so for come on you miss that nature one. You should allow the come on for nature there.
For position for ma.
Yeah, come on you should allow the come on for nature there. For position for ma. We don't have time for that. You have opportunity to go and appeal. The court is there. It's open. Whatever. And also sometimes when you're in there,
official ruling no back out. They study it further, then they can.
Yeah. So appeal so better baby you disagree with the court.
Yeah.
You know tell court option say make no ma who am I to complain? And I no pose the emperor baka. But the next one about that Mezen bank loan. Also baba.
Yeah.
And then I use Ghana anyone. On your about bro. Because there was an immigration court and yes, even for criminal court. Yeah, for criminal court.
Why is not being charged? Why is it not an OSP recorded? The case shall continue.
Yeah.
I'm missing that. This is what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see.
I see it.
About KOPHI-ATTA, why ABC, OSP, what's the whatever.
I'm not sometimes in a court. Yeah.
Deal with it.
It is OSP, I know court.
Whether he's
no, I come on do a court.
That's why why a mistake. Because watch out. That the original data one for the court, no watch there, one for the Ghana, so was not court. Since I know where it has there. KOPHI-ATTA before. Another kind of lawyers, no more can you there. Can be tried in absentia. Yeah. It was not some of own you want. What was Sibiano? They will take it from there. They cannot absentia. No, what's say? What's the diabetes? You see, the nature of the issue. No, sometimes we shouldn't entertain some. We can never adjudicate that case in absentia. But now, you are going to do it. Listen, whether Ken is here or not, you are going to do it. So what has changed? And now there, this is why a mistake. And I'm watch it. Because you are back to square one. What people were demanding at first, CSOs, individuals who are neutral, what's the name? No. Yeah, start from court. They handle, what's the name? No. For that, okay, they can't go on with the case. Since you are saying the case will go on with that, with or without him.
Yeah. Because can offer an issue no. For the first place in Port Okada or no point and said I am out to come. Because I'm an hour, I'm an hour and Chawa allow your man. But no crime. It's also in the way I'm Bagana or Pedoy American citizen. Yeah. It's 89 says it's also Pedoy American citizen. And she says, well, there. You don't want to be a Ghanaian because or the minister as Tensia, not an American or finance minister. And she says, where's the minister of America? We are or that's an American is in Assam. No problem. You're based in Assam. No one do there or send there America for any reason bar. You're both American citizen. Where we need to know you there you understand the reason why I say I don't want to for Colombiado. You at no as the PDS aba bobu nkonte ento bobu nkonte ya bebe ya na ayabona my brother so if you don't have anything to hide not a police invite to see Salankwa no na police commander from honorable Minyo quickly na mako because me dem Minyo boni bia atasa some of them quite means there is something until they see OSP Wakasa I don't want to go further. Waka said that we are going to try as tension. I support it. Okay. It's a young domination. Okay. Political. Me. When you say OSP Ukraine, say also you're going to create a business because it has wasted a lot of people's time by holding on. Say Ken must be here before prosecution starts, and I say charge. Because Ken has not been officially charged as we speak for the past almost 2 years. You're charging official, but you see, I know, say with or without kind for that, no, the case must proceed. Someone charging was in America for what's it? Was evidence. This is why they want him to come. If you didn't charge someone, how do you send take him to court?
To be very honest with you, for that issue, they be a can once a mayana, a be montimasi. Oh. This OSP and the entire NDC government, in fact, they have no respect for the people of this country. Do you know why I'm saying this?
No.
Papa, okay, say deliberately, consistently putting out falsehood is an insult to the audience. Nina say. So you can approach Robia indirectly, when insulting the panel intelligence, what downgrading the panel intelligence? NBC, any ASP system will buy. Sakis we are consistently, they've been putting out falsehood. When they come out publicly with so much confidence, as if it's a seminar Mokano, or Munim de Moka, meanwhile, Munim Shade. KOPHI-TESCON editing in America, you want in this church on social media. Because of the extradition process. And position yet young say America for crap, Argentina is marginal to so on your citizen of America. We don't have respect for the people of this country. When I see people on social media, when I see people in this country believing in this ASP and your friend is in this NDC government, I don't know who they are, person much. KOPHI-TESCON Bolivia in the first place. That is what I want Ghanaians to understand. Every Ghanaian to understand. KOPHI-TESCON onye Bolivia.
Court bia so nkase.
Court bia nkase KOPHI-TESCON Bolivia.
Court bia so nkase onye Bolivia.
According to our law, until say they find you guilty, we are innocent. Yeah. So KOPHI-TESCON is innocent. That is what I want you to understand. Yes, KOPHI-TESCON is innocent. Kinifurata ya boni bia. Nemo NBC for no ma create impression bi say they be a Ghana for MPP for be a Ghana for time to be any enko ka say we confo wa isi di ama kinifurata ya ma eni na mo ka ho bi. Oya wa fa so a ko ni perfie this kind of ammunitions so kwa ko chi ni pa no if you say na eyemi anka meba kinifurata ba Ghana ha kwa me kwa be very disappointed in you. Oba be dey wa oni obi aka the money makumas oba hapo NBC very omba tata na makinifurata makuma this shows how respectful they are to Ghanaians. They don't have respect for the people of this country. They be say you see when they were campaigning they were all over the country with lies, and they are in government. They are still putting up falsehood, and they will leave power with falsehood because Ghana for him to be international for Ghana for having the ago the bias how the Ghana for having the ago. No, it won't going to happen. This Kinifurata case we NBC for moment they mususu say we omutri le papa ema omode koka omode koye say Kinifurata we yes ka only just our case we SML case no me ankasa me MP involved. Okay. Yes. Involved. Now that about fina even our communicators will fina or document.
Hey, wait, I'm going to MP.
Yes, or MP. MP pa. Or they ne document church of fees or church in case in say na case. It's also say yes, you know, truly or lawyer wa call school and you know say a lawyer. Or the lawyer that
was a fantastic lawyer before being
NBC for no man motivating and Manchester. You see they were jibu cry.
So
because the man now so we go through cases now. They say Papa no na you mean say only or time Papa da mwana kasa dada or time or time business time. Yes. So of course say our friend is about a small boy. Wabra sala bianca issues you know you can buy na the ade no nti ono no any case bia na all to kwan kwa parliamentary we are omoko UK akoya ade kwa no we seize passport so man nko anza na court e ko je ni ade so OSP ni be enye say na wo ka say Ghana for disappointed in him ono no I was say John Dramani Mahama so open aban ni ya ompamo no no so don't the money mama and kwaso ni ni nze unto ni OSP ni me assemble
no you ade
can another topic for discussion
appoint obi by the president so assemble
President John Dramani Mahama cannot remove Kisegament as OSP.
Do you know of something that we are not aware of?
Na any airbus and sense and one echo claim
na say wa clear now what
let's say all do you know it's something for all do you know and when you be kan wan say all do you know but abia me person Ghana 40 as you say OSP ankasa no we need Juma as OSP office no me I strongly support office that is why my brother Kasa the appoint of criminals I don't know and can office of the special prosecutor what I say yeah the abas we be ya you dey tinye scrutinizing confo yemam you said the system ankasa e ko ni ade e bi akono akoso obi a e bi tinye aboana system but this current OSP maybe I want you to say papa na say it means say man na na bon you so say we mean say we wish papa case ya ho e na odi akokot if you say oba baby case ya ho odi akokot awan case the big one and papa will be a cocoa one me MP me can one second can like do damwa or the papa court and man ASP could do for OSP ni chese mi e hon fa so bia so go go money Mahama kwa ne ni nti a wa man tell officer on the pam no na kam ni nti a e bia say I was stay under some office because and fa so bia feel so ma o mine that is what I see. And so be finish because this your friend is saying and Kofi omuwe no kwa bede and Kofi ama your kofa omoba Ghana Petroleum ana omoboa ema yewi oh the oma cancel of contract in put the same SML is one for.
Yes,
Abina cancel on contract. The no more because initially we a boka and so I want this contract, you know, and the mom. So mobile will say, I feel you very saying, latest do a beba, baby, I was saying, we be better so we call a voter region, they know the Namtogo near the other. We don't tracking in boka. But if some cancels our contract, they say from 2025 yes. If 2025 Ghana, you will see about 199 million liters. Of oil, which is equivalent to 600 million Ghana cedis. And Ghana, you will see after cancel that contract, no. Until emphasis Ben and also. We now say taxes also mutual because our government no more dey follows a due process akoso abana ba the year for taxes also mutual and free no free because almost 600 million now Ghana aboka no abegu sa NBC for no and it is that cancellation of their contract, you know. And one of us, answer to questions. It's mandated by our constitution. So this survey office in here, on interrogation. What will do that? OSP, maybe the analysis statement you know the abano. Me, the winner is so I'm from some response we now they are about to this in one from because what's now what that say you can try him in absentia. Is it that you don't respect Ghanaians or what? Is it that you have no respect for the people of this country or what? Your friend is Kinofuriata, so we should say Kinofuriata wa ebony. Maybe I'm sick Kinofuriata wa ebony bia. NBC abanwe e yebebe kwa e be actually Ghana for Mr. What will you do? NBC, you say NBC, Baba Chichi, MPP, media, where you are my Wisika, Miss Row, a chrono, a intro, and a media tremor. And move ferries on the Bible and the other catchers or made intro. And then also, when you go so on it. If you say Ghana, I will wait in the what's about court, educate out. Because according to John Kamani Mahama, incumbent governments, you know, will influence judicial system. So, into what influence am I less or more to me 20 years, and not let's say, so quite do now what they bought any basis in America for the number of Fanebra. So, is it in Fraco then a Wakana in Fraco? No, is it? It's SML. And SML. SML were in charge of tracking. I want some American. SML are some American. And the NDC for they have no respect for the people of this country. They don't want Ghana for an American. That you say, an America for the Canada. NDC say on the America court system because you be perfect. Can you forget a crown mama? Ne obi kenashide no voice out o advocate say em fa kinofurata your friend is saying we to me nkoto mu mama na yere atena sem so ajeli 20 years and no dey okay you people are happy you are jubilating back kinofurata enye na dey enye say na yiri ni dey say enye na yiri ni oboti be wa enye na yiri pani no enti wa ma na influence no akwa ama na komani 20 years and no kwa you think it is fair but America for now omuni bibia about Ghanaian politics na dey about Ghana's politics na dey what say they are not you disagree, you can disagree, but the point the fact of the matter is Kinofurata Nyeboni they hunu and NDC for here and they should be very careful. So I know it's going on make you krumano ombe say ya Ghana for by 2027 Ghana for who say NDC for masomba baba Ghana for and no mo catch when they were in the position so mo ba within their first year. I have a video of you were saying that within their first year they will cancel double track system. Today they are saying this is 2029 and I'm betting they cancel double track system. What kind of dishonest government is this? And they are being fair. They don't have respect for the people of this country. When they were campaigning, they knew all the problems in this country and they were acting as if they were having all solutions. They were having solutions to all of our problems in this country. Okay. Now that we are in government, you are to your friend is saying solve the situations, and you are now lamenting say this 2029. What is the meaning of this?
Big man, you're not so. Your boss, sir.
My elder, yeah, education. Until some people said a John more than okay. To say there, judge now, Otsana, some no do, I can actually be a wife.
You some catching no,
you're going to say more track because when my friend been easier from 1 hour washing. Atasa, was there some court? Let's say, feed there, judge not now, some no do, conflict of interest, woman. A two happy when you judge in Federal. You have this opportunity. I don't know why you're busy. Manana, and then someone, no, and someone, woman, and Jacka. Damo OSP, well, establishing Martina Midu. No, wasn't here OSP, and Ambo. All investigation, a quick no as all could work. Dama government to Numunos, Dama and Albania, I am another serpent of corruption. When we say serpent, do you understand serpent? When Bible classifies somebody and someone as serpent, do you understand what it means? It means he swallow everything, whether good or bad. That is what Martinami do. Or classify the then president, the government there. So what did the state to fight them? Let's know what is supposed to. No, Austria knows the generation also they are criminals. He can't work with criminals. He's taking verbatim. They before want to know your mama is a criminal. And I say, Martinami, you need to trust him. No, Martinami, everybody say criminal. No. He has a reason. How can a mama a criminal to watch your baby? The mama, they the mama a criminal. Abbas was a mama court. The government official one. No, young fan assuming that government official one, John Mama, walk court in the doctor say government official one, your president, John Mama. Atasa. I'm in the mobile for the Brain Juma. No, Miss Watcher, no, the BIGMAN and a son as all in a Kasa, come with Juma. Name them a winner Kasani BIGMAN. Also, a mega serpent of corruption. Okay. It's I can't work with criminals. That's in there, you have got to come and tell us OSP. You see, what may educate a mouthful? Listen, the dark days is over. The first now, if you two cut no or cast them, you against NDC. Nobody will come and say anything about that. The last time I for President John Mama incompetent, and when they will defend now. But since I can't President Mama incompetent, it's a way people was wrong with you. Because that person has seen that they are still saying it. No, that person. Actually, we are coming. I attend keke. President Mama, obey what Bob Zimeni do. You for 2 years, Uncle Jibuso baby. DDEP. I Jibuso Wajibu. Yeah, Waka Jibusain. Baba, DDEP. What's bad? And no way to or change a standard debt now. One year economy you want to classify yourself with this man. No. Sometimes let's call a spade a spade. Okay. Atasa. And some of President John Dramani Mama, within 1 year, all your money move. Well, will be that. No, I will be so franapa. This is the government to catch there. And man, position in such a way that a Berlin will go to our reverse country now back. And I'm okay. And you have got to say, I attend keke. And I'm telling you, President John Dramani Mama, so often all year, my MPP 4 years a channel one. And just say, I manage them. Okay. President John Dramani on your court, on your judge, or court to be a. For due process, I'm in a mere President John Dramani Mama. No, I catch them. And such a bell jail. Because Mama more company and so I can't some Mama kept them. Okay. Most of some of African leaders, my African leader. And this is the manner. Also, it's not matter how long you serve, but how well you serve. Yeah. The underlying well served. I know I go for the Bezerman 8 good years. One signature project or you keep Kasa. 1 8 years or you keep Kasa. When we are talking about governance. So Ghana you keep Kasa. Okay, the whole Ghana be one signature project no yeah. Because I can tell you, John Bama, why Sewa, why Afari, why Kejetia, why Kotokobo, why Stadium, why or why UDS uncountable. Asante Regional Minister also offer 5 signature project. What be 8 years why am Asante Region? Or 2 worker 5.
Maybe I want kai.
Also no be because I'm not know where make kai my yaya okotoko igwe me jama abubamo.
Okay.
Me jama abubamo. NDC one yeah interpreting. Yeah National Theatre, yeah Kaku National Park. Signature project. NDC 2. Yeah, NDC 2.
For so best, no so baby.
I have a signature project. I have a signature project. Now, I have a signature project. No, for the people of Cape Coast. Tell me, when we are talking about signature project, that toilet in our classrooms are. Any than I say a George Bay. Any than I say a George Bay. In project a George Wire.
Kufoso, the room so see.
Okay. I have Boggle. 2016, Dennis Company, Abedman Obe Cape Coast, Boggle. Since I catch her, Mama, no idea damage more, or you 68 million euros. Not yet, Benuso water expansion. Boggle it. Mr. Dennis Company, no, yeah, Mr. Dennis Company.
Mama, I'm not debating you. Mama, by a project no expansion. But before Shasi, my soup flowing. That time, no soup, walking pussy, otherwise in the pie. I'm a big man, Miss Obwa. About where been Sudan, 1828. No, produce only $25,000. Okay.
And now the rollers, Okafa, Norlek, from German. What about the expansion of the Sudan? You don't know anything. I can go and set. I saw the President John Dramani, Mama, Dennis. No, but yeah, that my expansion here Cape Coast. I'm a significant project. Let us read why and know what is happening in Cape Coast.
Okay, that's it. You kind of white. I'm into you, yes, sorry.
All right. You see. Cape Coast na or Kasa NDC for a project near the other. Me, you see, I'm maybe my project be a Cape Coast. And Nanando Danko Akufo-Addo. The 8 years no be serve and I say MPP 16 years already were been since the Fourth Republic. You know, Ajuma yaye doors. I can't keep every single thing in my head. Okay. Into me, maybe Ghana hanyina o kan yen so osan de base Ghana nyina so project ben ene ya eye project ay significant meboa na ya na minim project no bi ena mete hai project no bi ena mete hai
free SHS.
I'm a free education product. I'm a free SHS beneficiary. Okay. Free SHS, do you know the number of people who have benefited from this free SHS? Almost every household in this country, and only yet significant projects. You are mukra modern coupon ketene some minor project abakrano. What's the answer? More project. Say yes, market. In hospitals are there. You see, and I'm telling you, I can't keep every single thing in my head. MPP, Yakofa, Yakofa, 307 ambulances. You've done your time. 307 ambulances. Ambulance now, you this man, Papa, this one, Kotombra, Koto, Tranka, you don't to them. Yakofa, did you buy? You the drip machines buy. And then, or call the municipal assembly or your assembly member or your way, the MC cramp by now will issue a walk. And when you pay the media, they buy at the same time. No, yes, also, we bring us say, drip machine, beer, say, and your binance, yes, also fix it. Now, the catcher of a drip machine, drip machine, I offer the about 4 years in mine. I say, you can't tell me that. The BN was, and look what they BN to me, Kasa. And this could be any bit in a Kasa natural. We have found to the class. The project, the Ghana has into more money to the Bianca say, MPP 8 years now, you baby, Yanashi. Asante regional minister you can't give every single thing.
Mention the project.
And I'm not sure you've done free SHS. We've done your friend is
the basis was
great machines like they can't be below conference. Said they are from those students they are all can within the Cape Coast. Broad base.
I can consistently say 30 minutes. Why they?
Minor project in one now.
Say what minor?
Okay. Can you even mention one hospital? I'm Can you even mention
for me now? Say what? We did all this.
If we have to talk about monumental project, you don't come to us.
You completed it. Also, no commission. For me now.
Let's go.
Bring my green book and show you everything is.
Na me anka sa me kom green book ni e cancel to zamaye. And so Nana Budan Kwakofad and Bay or my
you are lying.
You are freedom make our we don't Ghanaians are watching. You see, me I'm not from this region. And to me church a project MPP I
origin. Tell the project MPP did. Tell us who come if we can consecrated project MPP
to ask him questions. Say you should pinpoint project.
What do you someone have the record. It's also a
record project. We are talking about OFORI-ATTA US court.
What diverted from the what wouldn't are buying any more grass? What diverted attention?
No, you are running away from the topic. I'm running out from
yes, you are running away from the topic.
I'm running away from
you are talking about KOPHI-TESCON saga. So say the what project.
The OFORI
because you know the government has failed on it. You want to run away from it. I will not allow you to run away. I can mention a lot of problems. I can mention a lot of projects at MPPI, but I'm not going to do it because I won't allow you to run away from ASP failure to bring KOPHI-TESCON to Ghana.
Next you can book another appointment to engage.
Upon project. Next week, I will bring in project on project, a monumental project, MPP across Ghana. No Canada. When we came to office, Ghana aspirated for 100 was only 3. As at the time I leave office, now you are constructing 150 aspirated.
We are not.
And this is how the MPP man. Can you compare that of your 32 years in government to that of our 16 years in government?
You were a child. You don't know what happened. When we are talking about it, no, you want to bring CABC era. And yes, that's the reason I tell you the history has its own subjectivity or objectivity. Listen, the history has its subjectivity or objectivity. It's 1979, Wallace Bello, what the condition and how would Wallace was able to shape this country up to 1992, yet turning to democracy.
I am not going to accept that me a child. We are speaking to facts. Let's speak to the matter. Let's speak to the matter. And stop this kind of emotive attacks. I am not child. You are attacking me emotionally, and I need to respond.
You don't know.
He's attacking me emotionally.
What you don't know.
He's attacking me emotionally. No. What is the meaning of you are a child? I am here representing my party, so you can't tell me that I'm a child.
32 years. You are not born there.
And that is what I'm telling you. Things that you were saying about this tribunal court, were you present?
I'm not present.
But you are speaking because of what? History.
Yes.
So you can't tell me that let's not do that. I will not accept that. I'm not going to accept that.
That is also
please.
fact.
Yeah.
What is also saying is not out of context.
So if they teach you that 1979 Wallace came, this which is a fabric lies.
Into man talk factory.
What happened?
These factories were sold. Now one day it is not a lie.
So why are you saying I'm a child? Why are you saying I'm a child?
What triggered the soul of the factories?
That is where.
That is another conversation. So you can't tell me you are child. You are child as in what? You are child as in what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But once I'm sitting here, we are speaking to facts. So you speak to facts. You don't attack my age. Age is just a number. Yes. If you want to be able to about who is an assembly on a year old to be cashing pound because he doesn't know anything about it. But me, I've read history about it, so you can't tell me yes, of course. So I will know. I am not going to accept that you say you are child. No, I am not going to accept it.
Thanks to the internet.
Yeah,
you can have
we are privy to a lot of information.
Sometimes we refer certain things. Come in common time. Now we speak based on facts. So
sometimes
yes,
they are policy issue.
That is it.
Sometimes time frame matters. Because they say a lot of things about that revolution of 1979. But when we grow up and start reading more books, which is not written by non-Ghanaians, and we understand. That is why I'm telling you the history has its own subjectivity or objectivity.
Rollins, of course, more harm than good to this country.
I don't know 8 years, 8 years.
The sons will be by. Now, what the say, and now I'm the Prana. Then also, you upload on one. I don't know. They say, well, the say, and that's a while I'm the Prana. Yes, I'm uploading. No, that is not that. For that one, I'm not going to accept it.
You will accept it whether you like it.
I will not. And Ghanaians know the truth.
Or keep sat. Mrs. Dani ABAWANA. Yami Aduma. Thursday, another day. We create another platform for another lovely conversation. But you see, you should always take one thing in mind. And we have a lot of respect for our viewers. It's about now speak anyhow. A guided fact. We do a lot of research. We are people 100%. That is why we are always here correcting that. What's here? Before you buy better, now you show kakra to guide us, so that you better will not deceive our viewers. On our part, it's better. Okay, yes, now our the same as our panel members. It means that Damuna Oma democracy no. Oh yeah, so beautiful. My yina yenya home fasuma able to me better ha is in common. The Yami Aduma Thursday is another day great to engage, educate our audience. And then when I say I go point to name fanchire obia ya crown or bye bye. I just in there we yes sir.